Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Southern Tea. It's the girl Lady J back here to give you my thoughts, commentary, and opinions on what's been happening with your favorite ladies in the female rap game this week. Okay, so since you're already here, you might as well like, comment, share, and subscribe. And then while you're at it, go ahead onto my Twitter because that's where I be's at. Okay, and hit that follow button at Southern Tea. That's Southern Tea with two ways, and you can do the same for Instagram, chat. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So the first topic we gotta get into is none other than the queen of rap herself, Onika Tanya. So a few things when it comes to Nicki. She was nominated and won MTV EMA's Best Hip Hop winner. She won that award, and then of course she also won and was the first female rapper in history to win the Best U.S. Act at the EMA. So congratulations to Onika Tanya. I noticed not many blogs have posted about her being the first female rapper in history to win the Best U.S. Act or her being the best hip hop winner for the MTV MAs. But, they posted some messy shit, which, that's what you kind of expect from some certain blogs, especially the blogs that don't like to put Nicki in the best light. But, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But we going to highlight it over here. So, like I said, congratulations to the queen. Speaking of congratulations, big congratulations are in order because it was Nicki's first time covering American Vogue. Okay, first black female rapper to cover Vogue. Don't you come over here telling me about some other female rapper covering Vogue because I said black. Okay, and she also had a solo cover. She's the only one to have a solo cover. Because Cardi B, she did do Vogue, but it was not a solo cover. It was with it was like a quadruple set with like three other women. I think what was that model? Ashley Graham was the main one covering that issue's Vogue. But and then the other three, including Cardi B, were featured. So Nicki Minaj is covering the main issue, the first black female rapper to do so. So congratulations to Onika Tanya. People can say, whatever they want to say, but Vogue is a big deal. Okay, Anna Wintour is a big deal. Nobody is too big for Vogue. Hell, even Beyonce, okay, would be a big thing in Vogue right now. So Kim K did it. You know what I'm saying? So Vogue is a big deal. And a lot of people like to talk about her rollout. Well, the rollout is rolling out to me, okay, because Vogue is like a big part of your rollout if you're gonna be on Vogue. And on top of that, she did the 23 questions, which I found to be dope. I tuned in for it. So yeah, and then she also did a little interview as well separate from that. So yeah, and it also has like over 2 million views or something like that. So like I said, congratulations to Nicki. Y'all like to talk so much shit about her rollout, but she's doing what needs to be done and making the moves that needs to be made. On top of that, the album is about to come out. She's going on tour soon. So I mean, it's looking like a good rollout to me. Okay, so you let me know what you think about it. On top of that, she's already have the most highest peer sales for an album this year from a female rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because we not even gonna talk about Doja's. That was just trash. But needless to say, Doja's still doing her thing. But 6K pure sales, baby, no. Mm-mm. But anyways, like I said, congratulations to Nicki because Vogue, child, is Vogue. Okay, it's a big deal. And speaking of Nicki, she also recently received a couple of Grammy nominations. She hasn't received a Grammy nomination like in what 6-7 years. Okay, even though the Pink Print definitely deserved a nomination and an award because I think the Pink Print is like literally her best body of work today. But that's just my 2 cents. But anyway, she received a Grammy nomination mostly for Barbie World. Barbie World received Best Written Song for Visual Media. She also received Best Rap for Barbie World and Best Compilation Soundtrack for Visual Media for Barbie World. Which I just want to say Red Ruby the Sleeves was definitely snubbed because it's still is the top female rap song that dropped this year. I don't think none of these hoes that done dropped any songs this year that top Red Ruby the Sleeves. So you know what I'm saying? I definitely think that was snubbed because that definitely could have been nominated for Best Rap as well. Like, she slaughtered bitches in that song. But you know what? Maybe she didn't submit it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But anyways, congratulations to Nicki for her Grammy nominations. Now, Nicki did not, she didn't really acknowledge her Grammy nomination. She didn't acknowledge it at all, actually. And I think that kind of speaks volumes because, her history with the Grammys has been, you already know what her history with the Grammys has been. And, I really don't think she's too fucked up about it, honestly. Ice Spice, of course, it's her first, big thing. She got like 4 nominations, so of course she acknowledged it. But Nicki really didn't acknowledge it, and I think it's really because Out of all of the heat that she dropped this year, I don't think Barbie World, she probably feels like was the best thing. I mean, it performed the best, but it wasn't like, a lyrical song, or, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like Red Ruby the Sleeves, but it's nominated for Best Rap, which of course it's a rap song, but to me it also gives pop vibes too. But it is what it is. But she really did not, acknowledge it, and I think that kind of speaks to how she feels about the Grammys, and I think she's to the point where now she sees that she's not bigger than the Grammys, well, technically, but it's just like she's just overcome that, you know what I'm saying? Like she's not really too focused on these political award shows anymore. So, I thought that spoke volumes too. But like I said, congratulations either way. Even though, they like to play on her head top. But I mean, honestly, it can go either way. But I do think Barbie World is going to win something because that was a big record this year. It still hasn't even left Billboard yet. So, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations to the Queen. The rollout is rolling out. The Grammy nominations, American Vogue, winning the EMAs, album coming out, Pure Sales is doing what they're doing, tour coming. So all that talk about the rollout being, not up to par is looking up to par to me. But y'all let me know your thoughts and 2 cents down below. Now, speaking of Ice Spice, the next topic I want to roll into is Ice Spice. So she was nominated for a few Grammys herself. Like I said, nominated for Best Rap Song for Barbie World, Best Pop Duo Performance for Barbie World, as well as Best New Artist. Now, the only other one I can think of that was in that category other than Ice Spice was, I believe, Coco Jones. And baby, I love me some Coco Jones, so I wouldn't be mad at if it went to Ice Spice or if it went to Coco Jones, because I've been heavy on Coco and I've been heavy on Ice Spice, and I both think they did their thing this year. Ice Spice, had a big year. And then, of course, Coco Jones, I See You was a big record. So, I mean, Barbie World was a big record. So, I wouldn't be mad if it went either way. But congratulations to Ice Spice for Best New Artist nomination, as well as all her other nominations as well. And I do think that this is just the next stepping stone in her gearing up to get ready to drop her first debut album, which I actually think is going to be really good. I don't think it's coming the end of this year, obviously, because Nicki's coming and going to dominate. I don't even think it's really going to come the first quarter of next year, because Nicki's still going to be dominating. It might come like probably the second quarter of 2024, probably around like May, June, somewhere up in there. Okay, maybe even August. Okay, but I definitely do think Ice Spice will be getting ready to drop her debut album. All right. And I'm actually would be here for it. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of the girls are going to be dropping albums. Obviously, they're going to wait a little minute after Nicki do so, because I think Nicki's probably going to have, or is going to have actually, the most successful female rap album that we've seen in a while. Because I think Pink Friday 2 is about to do stupid numbers. The Pure Sales is already crazy, selling out Beanios and all that type of stuff. So, but I do think Ice Spice is going to have a successful debut album. And I think she's going to be a force to be reckoned with a lot of these girls. I mean, she's already making the moves a lot of them hadn't made, already accomplishing things that a lot of them haven't even accomplished. Okay, so that's just how I feel about it. Like I said, congratulations to Ice Spice. I'm here for it. You let me know your thoughts about it down below. And also, speaking of Ice Spice, I just want to say, I can't remember where she was performing at. I think she was performing at like Apple Music Live or Amazon Music Live, something like that, over the weekend. And baby girl has improved tremendously on her stage presence, her breath control, all of that. And I think, she's starting to get more comfortable with being on the stage. And, I think it's only up from here for Ice Spice. So like I said, let me know your thoughts and feelings about it down below. So speaking of Grammy nominations, the next topic I want to roll into is Doja Cat. So congratulations are in order to Doja. She's also on tour right now doing her thing. So she's nominated for the Best Pop Solo Performance for Paint the Town Red, I want to say. And then she's also nominated for the Best Melodic Rap Performance for Attention and Best Rap Song for Attention. Now, I'm not trying to be funny, but Attention was alright, but I do not think it's Best Rap Song worthy at all. I mean, and then y'all gonna get mad at me when I say this. Doja Cat, compared to a lot of the other female rap girls, she is talented, okay? And I think she have a cute little flow. A lot of times that mimics Kendrick Lamar and Nicki Minaj. And sometimes, she can, she can rap, but Doja Cat just can't full on blast rap to me. Like sometimes a lot of what she says, the bars be a little bit, like a little bit mid. Like it's not like crazy punchline metaphor catchphrases, nothing like that. But I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's Best Rap Song worthy, but congratulations for the nomination. Now, Best Pop Solo Performance for Paint the Town Red, I can see that, winning. Even though it's I mean, I guess it's pop, but you know, the Grammys, they're gonna do what they want to do. But I can see that, you know what I mean? But I just don't think Attention was the best song that Doja Cat done dropped. And obviously they didn't nominate Demons. I don't think they was gonna let that one slide. I think the best rap song that she done dropped all year is honestly Agora Hills. And I don't think that's getting the push that it deserves. Paint the Town Red was cool. Attention was alright. But it's definitely Agora Hills is definitely where it's at. Maybe she'll perform that if she goes to the Grammys, and maybe they can, you know, push that song. But you know, like I said, congratulations to the rest of the nominations for Doja Cat. Now, Doja Cat also let us know she got a surprise coming Monday, and a lot of people feel uneasy about, you know, how she did this, you know, kind of announcement. A lot of people felt like she was covered in blackface. Now, honestly, I think she's doing the whole Scarlet thing still. So, you know, my logical brain is telling me that this is supposed to be blood. You know what I'm saying? Like how she did in the Paint the Town Red video and whatnot. So I'm guessing this is supposed to be blood, but it's just so dark. It just looks a different type of way. And a lot of people are not really knowing how to feel about it, and a lot of, especially with her being biracial and her not really clinging to her blackness. So you know, a lot of people felt a little bit uneasy about it, but in my logical mind, I'm gonna go with it. This is supposed to be blood, but upon a first glance, and if I really wasn't in tune with her rollout, it definitely would resemble blackface to me. Okay, but a lot of people are having debates about that on Twitter. But like I said, I guess it's supposed to be blood, but you let me know what you think about it. Honestly, either way, whether it's blackface, whether it's blood, I just think I just think that Doja Cat is doing these antics, thinking it's gonna, you know, make her sales pop more. But I'm really over the controversial antics for promo. Like, it's getting really tired and played out at this point. You know, she made a little comment. You know, the interviewer, she was, you know, as she was dressed in the blood or the blackface, whatever it was, baby, the blood. She was asking herself, you know, the clean Doja, you know, how she felt about her fans, and then in her head, she was like, oh, I hate my fans, or my fans are annoying, or some shit that she had said. And it was just like, girl, why are you constantly trying to do things that's going to cause backlash? Like, I know you want to be controversial, but it's just kind of coming off as arrogant. It's kind of coming off as, you know, attention seeking in a way. You know what I'm saying? And if it's like you need that much attention, baby girl, I'm just really not here for her antics lately. Like, you know, the blood and the demonic shit was enough, and you steady talking of this bullshit with your fans when they're the very ones who support you. And you know, I don't know, I'm just kind of over it, because it's like she's relying on these controversial antics to help push sales, and you know, all this shit and that. But let me know what you think, you know, what surprise that she got coming Monday, and how you feeling about it down below. So speaking of Grammy nominations, I think it's well noted, and a lot of people had conversations about what obviously stood out is a certain female rapper not getting any nominations despite her having dropped in several features this year. And that is Cardi B. Okay, so Cardi B, it's alleged that she submitted bongos to be nominated, because it was during like the Grammy submissions, like, you know, in that time frame. But of course it was not nominated. Okay. And, you know, I don't see why it would, because it wasn't a big record at all. Like, it free fell. Like, it just, Bongos was a flop. Okay. And that's just what it is. It didn't receive any nominations. Latto's Put It on the Floor Again with Cardi B also did not receive a nomination. Okay. And Tomorrow 2 also did not receive a nomination. They're saying that she might have submitted Point Me To, even though Point Me To was really a Fendi song. I don't know if they have joint, you know, credit on that or what, but that also did not receive a nomination as well. So she received 0 nominations this Grammy season. I mean, she really didn't put out no heat this year. She really didn't put out any songs that would are Grammy nomination worthy. So I really don't see why people are surprised about it, or why they're having these think pieces about it. She really didn't put out anything to, you know, that was worthy enough to receive a Grammy nomination, like I said. And then of course she did absolutely no solo music. So, and even the collaborations that she did do were not like monumental or anything like that. So, you know, it is what it is. But she was posted up in the studio recently. I guess letting the people know that she's working, which, let me know how you feel about it. But I'm kind of over the whole making it seem like you're passionate about music when it's very clear to me that you are not. Okay. Um so yeah, I just like I don't understand that. And then on top of that, with her posted up in the studio, she's saying that she might drop a record at the end of the year, to talk her shit. Which, how ironic. We first of all, we already at the end of the year. So what do you mean next month when Nicki drop her album or some shit? You want to drop a record at the end of the year talking your shit? Okay, but anyways, take a listen to what she said.
I was thinking about being, really quiet, really private. But I don't know. Maybe I should just, I don't know. Maybe I should put a little something, something out before the year ends. It depends though, because, would you mind if I just do like a video? I don't know. If I do a music video, like just probably in my kitchen, because I just, I don't really have nothing planned for right now. I don't know. I think about it by the end of the day. I don't know. I don't know. I love you. Bye. I don't know. I just feel like I gotta talk my shit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Bye.
So let me know what you're thinking and how you're feeling about it down below. Like I said, we already at the end of the year. If you really wanted to drop a record just to talk your shit, you got like 3 weeks of November to just drop it. Like, obviously, you not try to make it to be no big single or nothing like that. So if you just want to drop your shit, do a little freestyle, then baby, go ahead and do that. But you talking about the end of the year like we not already at the end of the year, unless you're talking about waiting until next month when Nicki drop her album, which is gonna be like the first week of December. So, I really didn't understand that. Like, if you just gonna do something, just do it. Don't be teasing your peoples and your fans because they already low key irritated with your ass because they really don't get no music like that from you. Okay, so let me know what you're thinking and how you feeling about it. But in the meantime, while she's not giving nobody no music, she is teaming up with Patti LaBelle, and her pies, the Patti pies. The Patti pies and the whip shots is teaming up for whatever they got going on for the holidays. Which, I mean, I guess it's a smart move, if you like whipped cream on your pies and shit like that, and it got a little alcohol in it. I mean, I guess that's a smart brand move. But like I said, you posted up in the studio and teasing about dropping a song or a record that's, be talking your shit, but every time you look up, you're doing some type of food brand deal. I think last time she was doing with the chicken bouillon or whatever the shit was, whatever. It's like you always doing some of these random ass food type deals, the Walmart deal, and so it's like I really don't know what Cardi is really doing music wise. She says she really doesn't have anything planned, for the end of the year. But it's like every year you talking about the album this, the album that. But you just said, like, when you got pissed off at your fans a month ago that there is no album. And I guess that's why you're doing all these deals. I don't know. But at the end of the day, if Cardi is really trying to do some music, I'm going to need her to go focus on that. Because it's like, your fans, the brand deals is cute. But at the end of the day, your fans are your music fans. And they want to hear music from you. And you really haven't been delivering on that because you've been caught up with cases. You've been caught up with these other brand deals. You've been caught up in arguing online. And, the music that you have been previewing and dropping that's supposed to have been talking your shit that wasn't feeling, and you dragged your fans because they was dragging you about the music that she was previewing because they wasn't here for it and it sounded old. It sounded like dirt and shit. So, I hope she's gone back to reinvent, go in the studio, reinvent, and actually make sense of what she's saying, because for one, it'd be hard to hear what she's saying, talking, she got that thick ass accent, now she got that tongue ring in the mouth. So I mean, hopefully she's focused, and we'll see what's to come in 2024. But I think she gonna be pushing that back too, because like I said, Nicki gonna dominate the first half of the year, and then I think Ice Spice is gonna come. So we'll see what Cardi do, but y'all let me know how you thinking and how you feeling about it. But before I move on from her, real quick, people are speculating that she dropped the civil case, the lawsuit that she had with Tasha K, because people are saying that the civil case has been terminated, whatever that means. Now, if that's the case, I think Tasha K is going to be more switching towards Cardi B positive content, which she can do whatever she want to do, but I definitely think it's some type of backdoor deal that's been had, that things that have been said, And I'm going to be interested to see what her bestie Jason Lee and his content is going to be, because he did say if she drops this suit with Tasha K or forgives Tasha K, that he will not be here for it or in support. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what you're thinking and how you feeling about it. So the next topic I'm going to slide into is a rap girl that's been quiet as of late, unless she's been seen prancing around with YG. But that is Saweetie. So Saweetie in a recent interview said that she is going to be dropping a new freestyle called the Immortal Freestyle, and it was inspired by events in her life because she feels like people would have expected her to give up by now. Here's my thing, sweetie. Where is Pretty Bitch music? Like, it's been 4 or 5 years since it's supposed to have been out, and every year you say it's coming out and it gets pushed back another year. And it's like, girl, where is your album? Like, what the fuck is going on? Nobody wants another weak ass freestyle from you, baby. And that's just me speaking in the most humble way I can. Like, I ain't even trying to be funny, but every freestyle that Saweetie drop is like weak as hell. Okay, where is your motherfucking album? You saying people would have expected to give up on you by now? Well, yeah, they done gave up because you done been lying to your fans for the past 4 or 5 years. They've been waiting on Pretty Bitch music since like 2019, bitch. Okay, and it's like, girl, what do you have going on? So it's like you don't even have any singles to be, trying to put out an album or anything. You say you want to drop these freestyles and you call it the Immortal Freestyle. Like, baby, I understand that you seeming like you want to do music and that you don't want to give up, but it's like, when are you gonna, like, you've been in this industry and been rapping for the past 4 or 5 years now, and you still have not put out a body of work, like a solid album, an album at all. You still haven't put out your debut album. So it's like, what do you expect people to think about you? Talking about you would expect the people to give up by now, and it's just like, baby, what's going on, sweetie? Okay, like, don't nobody want to hear this weak shit. Like, if you either gonna drop an album or is you gonna be an Instagram model and YG's bitch, like, one of the two, because I forgot you even did music for a minute. You prancing around like you're some type of influencer or some shit like that. People are forgetting that you actually do rap for real and do music. Like, I don't know. So I really don't got so much to say about Saweetie. But yeah, she gonna be dropping a freestyle called the Immortal Freestyle, child. So she wants y'all to know she ain't gave up on music yet. So y'all let me know your thoughts and 2 cents down below. So the next topic I want to get into is Megan Thee Stallion. So it is being reported that she's expected to debut in the top 30 or the top 40 of Billboard this week for her song Cobra. All right, which I really haven't been hearing anybody playing because nobody want to go around singing about their depressed pussy. But it is what it is. So yeah, we'll see how that is going to debut. It's speculated to be top 30, top 40. Speaking of Cobra, she also released a rock remix, which, not trying to be funny, just giving you my most humble, honest opinion, that shit sounds a hot motherfucking mess, bitch. It sounds like a whole bunch of chaos and ruckus in the goddamn background. Like, I understand wanting to take back rock as, black people, but that shit sounded a goddamn mess. I had to turn that shit off within the first few seconds of putting it on. It was a hot motherfucking mess. So, I guess that was for the white folks. I don't know, but it sounded a mess. Okay, let me know what you thought about it if you heard it. Also, Megan also teased something about OnlyFans, because she independent right now and she's doing all the funding. So I guess she got to take that ass to OnlyFans because she said she had some pictures that was too spicy for Instagram and that she might release them in a booklet and also might have to do an OnlyFans. Now, to me, it makes no logical sense for you to be a 3-time Grammy Award winner and for you to have collaborated with artists like Beyonce, Nicki, and Cardi just to turn around and do an OnlyFans like you Asian Dollar, Erica Banks. Like, that makes zero sense to me. But if she do an OnlyFans, I think that'll only speak to where she is right now in her career, because regardless if you're funding yourself independently, that is not something you have to stoop that low to do, because what the fuck is you gonna put on there? We already done seen, the most of what's gonna be seen, unless you just want to straight up just show the full-on ass and tits. I mean, I don't know what else what are people gonna subscribe to your OnlyFans for that they can't see on Instagram? You know what I'm saying? So that's just my 2 cents. If she does do OnlyFans, that's if she does do it, which I don't think she does. I hope she don't, because it's gonna look really sad. Okay, if you got to do that, like, baby, Lord, just sign to a label at this point. But speaking of Megan, before I move on from her, Victoria Monet wants her on the On My Mama remix. Now, Victoria Monet was at her Halloween party, so I think they may have been talking about an On My Mama remix, and it definitely would look good for Megan, because Cobra I'm sorry, Cobra ain't it. Okay, Bongos wasn't it. And On My Mama is a pretty hot record. So I can honestly see Megan jumping on the On My Mama remix. Now, how she would sound on it, I can kind of hear her on it with the I can kind of hear that shit. But honestly, if Victoria Monet wants the record to perform well and wants it to boost up the original, I don't think adding Megan would do that. If she wants to just put a female rapper on there, but I think she's just maybe a Megan fan, or maybe, maybe she really does hear Megan on the song. And like I said, I can hear Megan on the song, but I just really don't know how she'll add to it. But if there is an On My Mama remix featuring Megan Thee Stallion, let me know if you would be here for it. Okay, let me know down below. So the next topic I want to move into is a female rapper who was definitely going out sad, and that is Lil Kim. I didn't even address the situation a week ago where she took off her panties and threw them into a crowd because that was just so motherfucking embarrassing. But she's been doing these weird things the past 2 weeks. And so if you didn't know, yeah, she took off her panties and threw them into a crowd. And it was disgusting. Like, she took off the panties off of her vagina and threw them into the goddamn crowd, bitch. Now here she is a week later claiming that her book is outselling the Bible, bitch. The Bible. So, I don't know what Lil Kim has going on these days. Her face is looking a mess. She's looking a mess. She's sounding a mess. And her image is looking a mess as well. And I just say that in the most plain, humbly way possible. I'm not even trying to be funny when I say it. It just is what it is. It's a simple observation. She is going out sad. I don't know what the fuck Lil Kim is calling herself doing these days. But the crowd she recently performed at was small as hell. In this book, I don't know what book she's even talking about. But at the end of the day, y'all, say a prayer for Lil Kim. Don't know what she got going on, but it's just the icon status is dwindling, because you making yourself go out sad, bitch. Like, sad. It's pathetic. You're taking your panties off, throwing them into the crowd, claiming your book is outselling the Bible, which I highly doubt, because I've never even heard of this book. I don't know what book she's referring to. In your book, you claim your book is outselling the Bible, but your music can't even go past 1,000 copies. Like, I don't think I believe that. But y'all let me know if you're buying Lil Kim's book, the book I have yet to hear of. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me know if you're buying Lil Kim's book. And let me know how you're feeling about Lil Kim right now. Because people like to say Lil Kim this, Lil Kim that. Let me know how Lil Kim's status, icon-wise, is looking right now. Because in my opinion, I think she's going out sad. Since y'all would always say a bitch is going out sad, that's a bitch that's going out sad to me. But y'all let me know your 2 cents down below. So the next topic I want to get into is Callie. Because Callie recently did an interview that a lot of people are criticizing her for. It's a comment that she made. She basically said that she wants to be friends with everybody, or quote unquote be their homegirl, and that she really don't want to compete with nobody. Okay, now here's my thing. Well, here, just listen to what she said.
What I want my legacy to be in hip hop is like, I really just want to be everybody's homegirl. Like, I just want to be like, Callie was so cool and she just followed her dreams. She wasn't trying to compete with nobody but herself. Like, she just followed all her goals. She followed her dreams and she paved the way for like girls who look like her. And now everybody want to do it. I'm trying to set trends and just be everybody's homegirl.
Now, here's my thing. I like Callie. I do, don't get me wrong. Like I said, the Toxic Chocolate EP was dope. It smacked. I like it. I still listen to it to this day. But here's my thing. This is a competition. This is the rap industry. This is the rap game. And at the end of the day, it's a sport. You wanting to be everybody homegirl is not going to get you anywhere, because these bitches do not want to be your homegirl. They are your peers. They are your competition. Okay? Because everybody in this game, most people from what I see, they want you to, a lot of people want you to do good. They just don't want you to do better than them. Okay? So, the last bitch that wanted to be everybody homegirl, look where the fuck she ended up. Megan came out wanting to be everybody friend, wanting to be everybody homegirl, being all friendly and all shit like that. And look where the fuck she ended up. She's basically by herself now. Okay? With no homegirl, no friends around. You cannot want to be everybody's friend, girl. This is a competition. You guys want to stand out. You guys want to compete. It's okay to collaborate when it's time to collaborate. But at the end of the day, you're not trying to be a homegirl, because at the end of the day, they trying to make their song go higher than yours. They want their numbers to be higher than yours, and they want their project to be better than yours. Okay? They want more fans than what you got. So I don't think she's going to get really too far wanting to be everybody's homegirl and not wanting to compete. Baby, this is just a natural competing industry. You're going to have to compete. You're always competing when you're putting out music because there's always the numbers game to talk about. So even though I think she had good intentions when she said this, I just don't think it really came off too genuine because, baby, what do you mean you don't want to compete? That's what this is, a game. It's a sport. You're going to compete, okay? And you can't be everybody's homegirl. You can't. Not in this game. You can't. And it's like, girl, don't be naive, okay? So y'all let me know what y'all thought about it, but it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way because I'm like, there's no way. Coi Leray said that at some point in time, and then she realized that this is a competition, it's a friendly competition, and that you can't be friends with everybody. You just can't, especially with females in the rap game, okay? You, girl, ain't no way that's happening. But, y'all let me know what you think about it and how you feel down below. So the next topic I want to slide into is Latto. So Latto done won her first ever MTV EMA for that 7 record she did with Jungkook. Like I said, that was her first EMA, so congrats to Latto. But we all know that was Jungkook's record, and she got a lot of firsts with that record, including her first #1. But we all know that's something she could not do on her own, because if she could have, she would have. But it took a BTS member to catapult her there. And at the end of the day, it's still a winning best song for the MTV. It's still a #1 record that was had, but it was not due to the demand for Latto, and that's just is what it is, okay? She also did an interview with 2 Chainz. She basically claimed that she go in the studio and just spit. She don't always write, which is odd to me because she done had like 50 odd reference tracks leaked last year. So, that kind of confused me a little bit. Now, do I think Latto writes everything? No, I do not. Do she may freestyle some shit sometimes? Maybe so. Do she write some shit sometimes? Maybe so. But Latto most definitely has a writing team, and she wants to be this gun-ho lyricist. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Latto is just a strong lyricist to me. I mean, she's one of the top girls that can actually, spit a little bit something. But at the end of the day, I don't really hear too many people trying to go listen to some Latto. I just don't. So, I think Latto has a vision of what she wants her career to be and how big she wants to be. And I think she thinks she's bigger than what she actually is in her mind, which I guess is how you manifest. But I just don't see it for Latto like that. Because for one, she's not one of those rap girls that is just in demand right now. I don't find Latto to be entertaining. I don't find Latto to just be one of those girls that I'm gravitating to her music. I just don't find Latto. So I think Latto needs to do some type of, I don't know, identity, like some type of, introspection to see who she really is and what she really wants. Because every time you look up, it's seeming like she wants to be like this one or like that one, like Nicki, like a Ice Spice, or like a Sexy Red. And it's just, Latto doesn't have her own identity. And I think that's the main issue with Latto. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all let me know what you're thinking and how you're feeling about it down below. Now, the next topic I want to get into is Coi Leray. So Lola Brooke and Coi have dropped the record called Don't Get Me Started, which is actually pretty good. I think Coi Leray actually flowed pretty good on that song. I see Lola Brooke still trying to stick with it and be consistent as possible with the music, even though I think it's a little bit too late for that because she rode the wave of that one song, Too Long. I can't even remember the name of the goddamn song, bitch. But she was on that song for so long, and by the time she moved on with records like the one she dropped with Bryson Tiller or this one that she dropping with Coi, I just don't think people is really tuned in for Lola Brooke like that, no matter who the collaborator is with. But like I said, the record ain't bad. I think Coi Leray actually did the best job on the song. She flowed pretty good to me, and she threw a shot at Latto, okay? She basically said, I told these girls don't mention me in their raps, because, Latto mentioned Coi, and I think put it on the flow, okay? And Coi ain't like that, because I guess they've had a falling out, or they really don't have a good rapport anymore. But, I'm expecting Latto to be throwing shade back, because, she recently already did in the Eggplants, Peaches, whatever song that she had dropped with Sexy Red and that other boy. So, they basically just going tit for tat, taking little shots at each other. But, let me know what you thought about the song. If you listen to it, like I said, I thought it was actually decent. More so Coi's part, but I thought the song was alright. Now, speaking of Coi, she was also nominated for Grammys. Okay, I think she got 2 nominations. She got one for Best Rap Performance for her song Players, which is so played the fuck out to me, but you know, it did its thing earlier this year. And then she got another nomination for the Best Pop Dance Record with her song with David Guetta called Baby Don't Hurt Me. And you know, that actually went up in them EMD, or EMD, well, whatever that electronica scene is called. That song I know went up in that, you know, that genre. So, you know, and they was playing it in a white club. So that song was a big deal for them people who was into that electronic type shit. So congratulations to Coi Leray for her nominations. Let me know how you feeling about it and how you thinking down below. Coi is another one that I feel like she might drop another album next year, but I think Coi needs to do some serious, like, I don't know, some artist development type shit. Because yeah, she done had 2 albums, but she went about them all wrong. Like, she pushed one song from each album, and she really didn't, you know, hone in on like the collaborations or anything like that. So I think Coi can use a little bit of help there. And yeah, I think she needs help on making a cohesive body of work, like, you know, the first album, because this last album was a hot mess, and even the EP that she dropped, it wasn't the best to me. So we'll see. But you know, let me know how you feeling about Coi. Now, the last topic I want to slide into is Glorilla, because fans are calling her out for her recent little interview, because she said she wants her hip hop legacy to be like Beyonce. Okay. Now, off the top of the head, there's nothing wrong with a woman or a girl in the industry, especially a black girl in the industry, to look up to Beyonce. But when they ask you how you want your hip hop legacy to be, Beyonce is not a hip hop icon. Okay, she is an icon nonetheless, but Beyonce and hip hop, she don't do hip hop. And a lot of people thought it was odd because, you know, just a year or two ago, Glorilla in the interviews was Nicki Minaj this, Nicki Minaj that, and now you want your legacy to be like, you know, in hip hop to be like a Beyonce when Beyonce don't do hip hop. You're a rap girl in the hip hop industry, and out of all of the female rappers that have had longevity, which to me is just Nicki, the fact that they didn't mention, she don't have to mention Nicki Minaj, don't get me wrong, but I feel like the fact that you mentioned her before in the past makes me feel like you're purposely not mentioning her now, because of whatever petty shit that they got going on behind the scenes, you know, with her being Team Cardi or whatever. But the fact that you didn't even mention not one female rapper, it didn't have to be Nicki Minaj, but the fact that you didn't mention one iconic female rapper or one iconic rapper, period, how you want your hip hop legacy to be, the fact that you mentioned Beyonce, like, bitch, that's definitely a reach. Because Glorilla and Beyonce don't even belong in the same sentence, and baby, you got hella work to do. You want to be like a Beyonce, which honestly, I feel like Glorilla done already fell off. You can't be no Beyonce with dropping this cha-cha-cha shit and blocking people because they critiqued your song and don't, you know, they don't want to kiss your ass when the record is trash. Okay, Beyonce would never. But, you know, a lot of these girls say they want to be Beyonce or something like that, and they just don't have the constructive criticism in them. They can't take that shit, and they don't have the work ethic, and they too fucking messy. So they just don't move like Beyonce at all. Hell, they don't even move like Nicki. So a lot of people was calling her out on that, and she didn't have to say Nicki's name, like I said, but the fact that she said Nicki's name in the past before, and on top of them saying hip hop, and she didn't mention not a single rapper, is a little bit odd to me. But you know, if she want to be like Beyonce, child, y'all let me know if you think she could be like Beyonce. But let me know your 2 cents about it down below. So remember, y'all, before you get your panties in the wall, get them out the crack of your ass. This is just my thoughts, commentary, and opinion. You can let me know yours down below, but keep it cute. Don't get crazy or you will get blocked, okay? And like I said, you know, hit that follow button, like, comment, share, subscribe, and head over to Twitter and follow me on there too. And that is Southern Tea with 2 A's. I will catch y'all in the next weekly video.